welcome to Business Growth School for Service Providers podcast. I'm your host Ali Salman, and this podcast is brought to you by Rapid Boost Marketing, online marketing for service providers. Are you a dentist, realtor, lawyer, accountant? Do you provide services locally? Then this podcast is for you. Here we share strategies, tricks, and techniques on how to generate more leads and sales using online marketing. Join us every day for 5 minutes and take away strategies which you can apply in your business.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 193 of Business Growth School. I cannot believe we have done 193 episodes, right? Loving the journey, right? Love your feedback. Provide us more ideas and topics, give us suggestions, right? Ask questions. This is all about you, providing you good information, right? So today we are talking about LinkedIn do's and don'ts. But before I jump into do's and don'ts, I want to give you a perspective that basically why LinkedIn is important, right? When it comes to direct leads, right? LinkedIn is one of the most promising platforms, right? Give and take for certain industries more than Facebook. Yes, you heard that right. It's even more promising than Facebook and Instagram for certain industries and verticals, right? Maybe not for every vertical, but for certain verticals, it does outperform Facebook and Instagram when it comes to number of leads and number of clients, right? To give you a certain perspective, right? LinkedIn has 500 million people using it, like as of January 2018. We also know that 40% of those people are actually daily users, right? So that's impressive. Means that they're logging in, right, multiple times every day. Another interesting stat is 57% of them are basically male and 44% are female, or 43% are female basically. 44% of them make more than $75,000 yearly. What does that mean? That means that a lot of them have a very good purchasing power. They are highly educated, right? They are high income earners. Another thing is, if I put a perspective in your mind, there are just 5.5 million accountants on LinkedIn. You heard that right, just 5.5 million. So if you basically go after accountants, if they are your target market, imagine how much potential there is, right? So I just wanted to give you this number about accountant just to give you a perspective as to how many people from a single industry, right, are on LinkedIn. So there is no denial that LinkedIn is important, right? So let's jump into what you should be doing and what you should be avoiding. So number one thing, we're gonna talk about is don'ts. And there are three most important points when it comes to don'ts, when it comes to posting on LinkedIn. Third-party tools. LinkedIn, like Facebook, favors native posting. What does that mean? You have to go to Facebook, you have to go to LinkedIn and post, right? Rather than posting it through Hootsuite, through Buffer, through Sprout Social and other tools, because your engagement on your reach will be lower when you use third-party tool. When you use native posting, your engagement and your reach will be higher. Number two, whenever you post outside link on LinkedIn, right, update, there's a chance that LinkedIn will not give you enough reach. And there's a reason for that. They don't want people to leaving the platform. And this is exactly similar thing with Facebook. So when you post content on LinkedIn, right, if you're trying to take them back on your website, right, if you're trying to take them out of the LinkedIn, your reach will be low. If you're trying to make them stay on the LinkedIn, on the platform, you will get a better reach out there. Number three, right? Short updates. Now, short updates, right? What do I mean by one-line updates, two-line updates? They don't do really well, and there's a reason for that, because algorithm needs more information to get you the reach, right? So you need to make sure that you provide more information. Like if it's just a text-based update, you need to write a little bit more, right? And ideal length we're going to talk about in do's, but the ideal length is 700 to 1200 words, right? Okay, so one or two liners don't do really, really well. So these three are don'ts. Don't use third-party apps. Don't post outside links, right? Preferably don't post outside links, because if you compare a post without outside link and with outside link, the one without will do better. And short updates tend to do less better and less engagement than longer updates, right, with more words, right? So what are the do's? So we have four main do's for LinkedIn, right? Number one is ideal length of the post is 700 to 1200 words. I will repeat again. LinkedIn loves longer posts, right? And this has been tested and tried, right? Second, visuals. Visuals, pictures and videos perform better than text, hands down. So if you can add visuals, make sure you're adding visuals because visual gets 100% more higher engagement rate. Number three, use relevant hashtags, right? Make sure I have used the word called relevant. Just don't spam it. Use 3 to 5 hashtags at the most. Number four, mention and engage. Avail every opportunity to engage with people on LinkedIn. Comments, right? Replies, likes. Someone liked your post, thank them. Someone has commented that, right? Even if it doesn't really need an answer, right? Okay, try to engage with them because this is how you amplify the reach, right? It's it's fuel on the fire. When you actually mention and when you engage, it actually grows really, really well, and it actually pushes those 1500 views. Let's say your average update gets 300 views, but by doing mentions and engagement, you will see that your engagement ratio would skyrocket, right? Like by 3 or 4x. So what is the winner? The winner on LinkedIn for any kind of post which gets the highest amount of engagement, which again, when we talk about engagement, it's basically on LinkedIn is basically shares, likes, and comments. These are the three ways that you can get someone engaged, right? It's basically a video with text. No outbound link. I'm gonna repeat again. Video natively uploaded on LinkedIn platform with a bit of text. You will see an example right on the screen, right? It's classic, right? Like the way I personally do it, right? Okay, this is exactly what I'm preaching you. The winner of any particular kind of post which does really, really well and which outperforms the other kind of post is basically video with just text, right? So avoid the don'ts. Do the do's, right? Focus on your LinkedIn audience because it's really powerful platform. You should be using it. You should be taking advantage of it. And I don't see any reason that you should be able to get really good number of organic reach, because this all is about what to post and what not to post on LinkedIn, right? So I'll catch you in the next episode, guys. Have a good day. Make it count. Bye bye.
Thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to listen to previous episodes, go to rapidboostmarketing.com/grow. Again, I'll repeat that, rapidboostmarketing.com/grow. I'll catch you tomorrow bright and early with another business growth lesson. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.